The S5.5 is a phone from the Chinese smartphone maker Gionee. The S series is a lineup of slim smartphones and we can expect more sleek phones from Gionee in the future. As of now, the S5.5 is the only offering in this series. This phone holds the tag of being the slimmest smartphone in the world at 5.5 mm in thickness. The phone feels premium thanks to its unibody design, which is made out of a magnesium alloy. The device has Gorilla Glass protection both at the front and the back. The build quality is amazing, and there are very few devices in this price range that will feel as premium as it does. The phone comes in two colors, black and white. On the front, the device sports a 5-inch Full HD Super AMOLED display and a 5-megapixel front camera capable of 1080p video recording. The front camera is an ultra-wide-angle lens and makes clicking group shots and selfies easier. The back has a 13-megapixel camera with a flash and secondary microphone. The right side has a SIM slot which needs a pin provided to get the SIM tray out. The volume button is on the left and so is the power button, and it feels a bit odd at first. The top of the phone has the micro USB slot for charging and data syncing. The bottom has the 3.5 mm headphone jack with microphone right next to it, just like the Apple iPhone 5s. The device is powered by a MediaTek Octa-Core processor, with each core clocked at 1.7 GHz and a Mali 450 GPU. Make no mistake, this is a true Octa-Core processor. There's 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of onboard storage. As fuel for the Octa-Core chipset, there is a 2300 mAh battery. The phone runs Gionee's Amigo 2.0 UI on top of Android 4.2 Jelly Bean. The OS is outdated at this point of time and other phones launch with 4.4 KitKat directly. There are no talks about an update from Gionee either, but we hope that the update for the phone takes place. The UI is simple and easy to use, but does not have an app drawer that most Android users might be used to. All apps are available at the home screen and might take some time for people to adapt. The UI is customized by Gionee and is a bit different from vanilla Android. There are bright colors for icons and makes the best use of the AMOLED display, which makes the color pop. The Nexus 5 has the same screen size with the same resolution and you can still see the AMOLED magic. The phone, instead of on-screen buttons, has capacitive touch buttons right below the display, which are arranged a bit differently than most Android phones. One problem we noticed with these buttons were that the backlight switched off after a fixed interval of time, even with the display on. The backlight comes on only after the buttons are touched, and finding these buttons are a pain. The Full HD AMOLED display has a pixel density of 441 ppi. The display is super sharp and has good viewing angles. The brightness can be adjusted even with the auto brightness enabled, much like iOS. And this helps the user fine-tune the display to their liking. We love the display and think this is among the best displays out there for a smartphone in general. Video playback support is good out of the box and we had no problems playing different formats. Speaking about the camera, there's also a shortcut to launch the camera directly from the lock screen. The interface is very interactive with a button to toggle advanced mode for users who want to get a bit more from their device. The basic interface set to auto mode should be good for most users. The camera clicks decent images with a bit of noise in the image. But the downside is the noticeable lag in the frame rate of the viewfinder. That can hamper the experience. The music playback is good and the speaker is decent. The music player also has an option to switch on DTS. This enhances the music experience on both the speaker and the headphones. The bundled headphones are the in-ear type with an inline microphone. The headphones feel solid and have silicone tips, but sadly I couldn't find other tips in the box. The phone comes with 16 GB of internal storage with approximately 11.8 GB for user. The storage is limited and cannot be increased as there are no card slots available on the device. However, there is a USB OTG cable in the box which can be used to attach a pen drive for file transfers or storage. There are power saving modes available on the phone which help to reduce the battery consumption. The battery backup is decent and might need charging twice a day with general use. One of the cool features given on the phone is Fake Call. It can be accessed using the lock screen, a nifty feature to get you out of a tricky situation. To conclude, the device at this price point offers a brilliant display and premium build quality. The user experience is great and lag-free. The camera software could have been better, and Android KitKat might have helped, but this device is definitely worth the price at which it is offered.